Hello and welcome back. As always, my name is Leyzar, and today we're back in Smite, this time with Fafnir, the Lord of Glittering Gold. He's a brand new Smite god, haven't really been playing with him at all, because well, I just came back from my very small vacation, but what I want to do is go over his abilities, after which we're gonna skip to a little bit of arena gameplay and just get to know him a little bit better. So first off, we got Endless Greed as a passive. Fafnir gains 4 bonus gold from all minions, structures, kills, and assists. Fafnir also gains bonus protection based on the amount of gold he is currently holding. The bonuses gained from this ability are capped at 1000 gold in hand. So basically what I take from this, probably we're going to be able to spend it and then it's going to reset and all whatnot. Let's move on to his first ability. This one is called Cursed Strength. Fafnir hurls his hammer forward, dealing damage to enemies in its path. If Fafnir hits a god, the hammer stops short and stuns them for 1 second. The stunned god also radiates out a cursed pulse, slowing them and nearby enemies for 3 seconds. Also, all of his basic abilities have an extra, an adaptation in his ultimate ability, which is this big dragon form. So in dragon form, this ability deals increased damage that takes every second for 3 seconds. Also, the cursed pulse shreds protections in addition to slowing. We're gonna see what dragon form does when we get to it. Second ability is gonna be Coerce. This is a magical allies and or self buff. Fafnir coerces his allies into fighting harder, boosting attack speed for 5 seconds and healing himself. While Coerce is active, Fafnir deals bonus magical damage whenever the affected ally damages an enemy. In dragon form, this ability has a larger area of effect and can buff multiple allies. His third ability is Underhanded Tactics. Love the name on this one. Fafnir leaps to the target location and executes a despicable strike, dealing damage and disarming enemies in front of him for 2 seconds. In dragon form, Fafnir can leap much further. Also, this ability deals increased damage that takes every second for 3 seconds, and Fafnir stuns the enemy closest to him for 2 seconds in addition to disarming them. And finally, his ultimate ability is called Draconic Corruption. Fafnir transforms into a terrifying dragon and is untargetable during the process. When he emerges from dragon form, nearby enemies are poisoned, taking damage every second for 3 seconds. He remains in this form for the duration or until the ability is activated again. As a dragon, his abilities have additional effects, just like you saw earlier, and his basic attacks change to a Dragon Breath that deals damage 3 times per second. Dragon Breath cannot proc item hit effects. Okay, guys, that's the abilities for Fafnir. He is a guardian, okay, and he is of course from the Norse Pantheon, and we're gonna skip to a little bit of gameplay right about now. Alright guys, here we go. So back in arena, this time with Fafnir like you saw. So we're gonna help our allies get the buffs. I'm honestly gonna stay away from all of the buffs, simply because, well, I'm still new to the game, and well, I'm very new to this hero. Didn't play that much, a game or two, something like that. Oh, they wanna contest? They wanna contest? Is that a bait? Sure looks like a bait to me. Okay, anyway, let's check out the team. So on our side, you got Fafnir, Kali, Medusa, Susanoo, Nif. On the enemy side, you got Agni, Artemis, Jingwei, Nuwa, and Hel. Now, we don't know a lot about this guy in terms of actual gameplay, okay? Like I said, I didn't play a lot, but what we do know that we play the Guardian role. So what are Guardians? Guardians are the tanks, if you will, okay? The frontline, beefy kind of heroes that soak up a lot of damage, okay, and are charged with initiating a fight. Sadly, now we are kind of split, and the enemy team is taking full advantage of this right now. Gonna try to escape with our life. Okay, pretty bad there. We didn't really go for the buffs. The enemy team contested us, and we didn't go together. Our Neve, they're still trying to get the buffs, while the rest of us, well, we're kind of trying to fend off the enemy team. First blood is gonna go to them, but that's okay. I had worse stars than it. So I'm just gonna jump in, try to get a stun on this Hel, and Susanoo will follow that up, and we will pick up a kill. 1 for 1 overall. So again, considering we are playing a Guardian, we are the front line. We're supposed to initiate, try to get the enemy team's attention onto us, because theoretically at least, we can take the brunt of the damage better than any other class. Let's try to jump on her, try to get a stun. I do get the stun, gonna buff herself off a little bit. Now we gotta go. We gotta go. Okay, we did not manage to get a kill there. So, the initiation, you can jump in and stun, or just stun and then jump in depending on your position and all whatnot. They're pretty squish. So we should be able to... Okay, let's get a stun. Okay, once again a stun. She's getting very low. Gonna jump in. Let's try to go for a double. Almost a double, almost. No cigar. Medusa is getting pretty low. Gonna buff her up there. That will also give me a little bit of healing, and I don't like this position anymore. I don't like it. She walked into the roof there. Good damage. onto Artemis. Artemis plays the hunter role, so that means she does a lot of damage through her basic attacks and also is pretty squished, while Susanoo will be able to pick up the kill on the... Ooh, I can't help you there, bruh. I can't help you. I needs to run now. Guardian or not, I needs to get the hell out of town. And I'm just gonna use my leap to close the gap and try to run away. Sadly, I'm out of mana, out of health. Gonna pop some potions, Is anybody gonna help me? Okay, look on my backside. You see there on my backside, there is a little pot of gold, and it's also represented on the screen right here. This represents our passive. Okay, when we spend gold, it's gonna go down, but the more gold we have, the more the buff. And the buff, what was the buff? I forget the passive. Bonus protections. Okay, so the more gold, the more protections we will have. Alright, 5 kills to 4. We have 2 minutes into the game. Pretty neck and neck so far after a pretty rough start. Oh wow, really? That Neve just charged into everybody. She got caught out there a little bit. No problem at all. Okay, let me try to jump and initiate. Are my guys with me? You should be. Okay, I'll try to get a stun. Sadly, I missed my stun. Gonna buff myself because I don't see anybody else around me. Ideally, I want to buff on somebody else. Right now, I want to go into the middle and pop Dragon Form. I'm popping Dragon Form right now. Nobody next to me though, and a stun on this Artemis. Now I'm gonna breathe fire down upon her because again, we deal damage with our basic attack. This Dragon Breath thingy. Oh my God, deleted. Every 3 times per second. Okay, 3 times per second with your Dragon Breath. Okay, it becomes like this, damaging over time ability, but not really. Like you saw, there's a big arch in front of you dealing the damage with the Dragon's Breath, and he does a lot of damage over time in the form of poisons from what I played again so far. Alright, we're gonna head back in. We're not looking good. That Artemis looking very yummy. I'm gonna try to jump on the Artemis. I do. She jukes my stun very well. She knew what I wanted to do. Roots me. I'm gonna buff up Susanoo. That's gonna give him increased attack speed. That will help him a lot, but he's getting focused down. Satubion uses ultimate ability very well there, very well. Jingwei from the backline. Susanoo keeps going. He's gonna try to escape. Now I'm just gonna try to help him escape. Gonna get a stun up in there. We do manage to get the stun. We're still in a little bit of trouble. Our allies coming back in to help us, while Agni still looks for the kill on the Susanoo. Gonna buff him up. Not gonna help him the attack speed right now, but he should be able to get the safety while our Medusa dies. Alright, so ideally when you pop Dragon Form, you want to be in the middle of the enemy team. Maybe they get crowd control or something, so you do that damage onto them. Okay, the stun will miss. The travel time is good to the skill shot. The problem is it's pretty thin, so it's easy to miss. I'm looking for the initiate. I'm just going to jump right in right now. Okay, I want to buff somebody, which is not me. Let's buff this Medusa. Okay, I buffed up the Medusa. She's going to get increased attack speed. I'm looking for a stun. Are we going to get the stun? No. Damn it, gotta back away from this. And there's also 2 guys in the back line which are just clearing right now, which is a good thing. Okay, definitely need to clear these things. Alright, get more gold and all whatnot. Oh, who's getting chased? Susanoo. Okay, we're gonna get a good stun there. No follow-up again from our team. Gonna jump right back in. Come on, guys, come on. We gotta disarm. We can get a kill. She pops unstoppable there, a form of unstoppable. Artemis will try to get away. I'm gonna get my stun in a couple of seconds. We're still chasing for the time being. Here comes the stun! Oh my God. Agni there very well stepped in for his team. You know what, I'm just gonna go back. I got plenty of gold to spend. As you can see, the pot right now is full, meaning I get maximum bonus, and my little backpack was glowing as well. That little thing on his back there. But when you spend it, okay, obviously the bonus will go away until we get more gold. So let's do that. Okay, good to engage there by our Susanoo once again. Gotta come back in. That didn't do much. That didn't do much at all. But again, we are a guardian. I gotta come in here. I'll try to help him. Let's pop Dragon Form. Let's pop Dragon Form and chase the Dragon Form. Our E ability has much more range in Dragon Form. Gonna get a stun and on this Jingwei, and with my basic attack, we're gonna be able to pick up a kill again. Damage over time and all whatnot. Gonna try to attack from the side, not in range, not in range. Let's buff up. Let's buff up those guys. Okay, again, bigger circle for our buff. We got a stun right now. Okay, we're gonna get the stun. I'm just gonna stay near her. We're gonna jump right in front of her. Just cut off the escape. We're gonna be able to pick up a kill off of that one. Again, breathing down fire is so bloody satisfying. We're caught, however, now we're gonna try to make our glorious escape. We engage the camp, however. Anybody following? I wanted to stun somebody that was following. Fortunately, they left me alone. And Susanoo will be able to pick up another kill. And so far, 2-1-6. I guess it's okay. For a Guardian, again, you are not a killer. You are not a carry. You're supposed to leave the kills for your carries, alright? The mages and the hunters and all whatnot. Alright? They are the ones that's supposed to get the kills, to get the more gold, the better items and all whatnot. Besides, we get extra gold because of our passive anyway. I don't know if I like this position right here. Okay, good stun on the Artemis there. Pretty good damage. And considering it slows as well. Let's see, can we jump on the Jingwei and disarm her? Yes, we do. Susanoo saws that, follow it up, but she's gonna use ultimate ability. She's gonna get the hell out of time. While Susanoo uses his ult when to disengage. Gonna buff up Susanoo. Coming back in here. Good stun there and a slow. We should be able to destroy them right here. Okay, we're chasing. I'm gonna get my leap in a couple of seconds. Gonna jump right in here. I don't have the stun. Damage Jingwei. Okay, we're gonna play with Jingwei a little bit right now. Gonna buff up Kali there. Right, the attack speed will help to clear the wave a lot faster. And now I'm gonna get some much needed healing. Alright, we're doing good. 16 kills to 14, 376 tickets to 308. We have taken the early advantage. Is everybody in position? No, Kali needs to go back there. So I want to be a little bit mindful of what I do. Okay, let's jump in. Try to get a stun. Will Susanoo follow that up? No, Susanoo goes to a different target, damn it. Gonna buff Susanoo up, okay, and myself at the same time. He's gonna back away from that one. And we're gonna run. Again, look at my backpack. It's glowy, glowy, glowy. Love that. Okay, the visual representation of the buff on the actual hero is a very, very nice thing. Alright, oh, I see that. I'm coming to help you. Here's the stun. We're gonna get the stun and a kill. Gonna pop Dragon Form. Did I hit anybody? I don't think I did. But here's a skill shot in the line. Good damage onto the Jingwei. And I'm gonna breathe down fire upon her. I'm gonna jump in. Okay, buff up Susanoo once again. I want to buff up more heroes, but they gods, but they need to be all clumped up for that to happen. Look at this dragon. Look at it. It's absolutely amazing. Oh, got the stun. Susanoo will follow up, will do a lot of damage and Dragon Breath, but I am forced to back the hell away from this one. Getting a little bit low. Hold on. I'll buff you. Here's buffs. Now go in there. Dragon Form. Oh god, no! Pop movement speed. Haha, I'm a dwarf, which is running dwarf. He looks like a dwarf, doesn't it? So if it looks like a dwarf, smells like a dwarf, then it definitely is a dwarf. But this one has an actual dragon form, which is amazing. Love the dragon form. And it lasts a long while too. Alright, let's come back in. Alright, not in position. Gotta look for my guys. They're not around. Let's try to get a little bit of wave clear with our Q ability. I know that's the stun and supposed to keep it for heroes and whatnot, but for now I'm just gonna use it to wave clear a little bit. Susanoo does pick up another kill there. Gonna buff him up. Okay, that's gonna give him increased attack speed. We're fighting an unfair battle here. He's a little bit too cocky. I don't think he's gonna be able to make out of that one. Okay, let's try a stun. Did manage the stun and the AoE slowed there perfectly because they were all clumped up. We're gonna do a lot of damage right now. Buff of the Medusa and myself. I want to jump in. We do jump in. We do not have the stun to follow it up. But we did manage to kill the Agni in all of that commotion. I think our Susanoo survived. Yes, Susanoo did survive that rather nasty engagement there. So again, we are a Guardian. We're supposed to jump in. We're beefy. We can take a lot of damage. Initiate the fight. So let's do that. Let's jump in. Get a stun. Okay, good stun there. Nice skin on this one. I love this one. And pop. I just popped one of my trinkets. I call them trinkets. Okay, let's buff the Medusa. She's gonna have a lot more attack speed. She's gonna pick up a kill on the hell. Oh, I want my stun. Wait, just a second for my stun. There we go. Ah, crap. Jump back in, and we're pretty much screaming right now. I should go back. I got a lot of gold, but first, more gold. Right, because I'm a dwarf. I love gold. You guys gotta see the winning screen of this guy, okay? He's like just rolling in gold and all whatnot. It's absolutely awesome. Maybe I'll show it to you guys at the end. Right, pick up more items, and you see my buff is still up to 100% because I still got 1,000 gold. We did drop a kill there on our very own Neef. I wanted to come in and help him out a little bit. I see the Jingwei from the side. I want to jump over the wall. I see her. I'm jumping in. Here we go. Here comes the stun. Oh my god, not in range. Pop Dragon Form. Okay, let's try to get a stun there. No stun. Not that much range. You have good range on your dragon's thingy, but not as much as you would think. You know, it looks longer than it actually is. Okay, we're gonna jump out. Our free ability has extra range. Okay. And in addition to disarm, it also stuns while you're in dragon form. We're gonna pick up another stun on this. Where the hell are my allies? I don't know, but I gotta go. Okay, gonna buff up and get a little bit of healing as well. Neef might die to Agni. Gonna jump in. Okay, good damage there once again by our Susanoo. Oh, and Neef will eventually die. Gonna try to get a stun as fast as I can. Try to get out of town. Jump out of there. Buff myself up. Healing. And look at the buff. See the little dwarf on the side? Okay, that appears on everybody you will buff. Anybody you will buff, that little icon there will appear. Okay, we got a shutdown on our very own Susanoo by the enemy Agni. That fed him a lot of gold. But we're doing good. As you can see, we're doing pretty good this game. Neef is in a bit of a pickle. Gonna try to get a stun on the Jingwei. Somehow that missed. How the hell did that miss? I'm gonna see it on the video with you guys. Okay, coming back in. Medusa getting caught. Gonna buff her up. And give myself a little bit of healing as well. Hell coming from the side. No, I can't alone. I can't alone. I don't want... I mean, you're a guardian, okay, but with no backup. They're gonna get smushed anyway. Alright, I see my guys are getting back in position right about now. I'm just gonna clear a little bit with my... the best lane clear tool which I have is my one ability with the stun. Okay, the skills up in the line, which is a pity because normally I would like to save it for heroes. Let's try to jump on him. Anybody? I want a buff. Okay, I did guess the buff. Jingwei! Got the stun on the Jingwei and we're coming in. Medusa using ultimate ability is gonna turn a few the enemy gods into stone. Good damage there. I wanna jump in. I do on the back line, on the Agni. Gonna stun him right now. Buff myself up. He's gonna activate crowd control immunity. Gonna do a lot of damage onto him. I buffed myself up and that meant I had extra... Wait, if I turn dragon here, nah, it's not gonna do damage to them. I was hoping that the circle was big enough to do damage. It was not. Okay, we're gonna jump in like this. Stun like that. Now just breathe fire upon them because after all, I am a dragon who's gonna die now. I'm gonna die. Buff myself up. Increase attack speed, but more importantly, healing. Right now, and just back away from that one. Good stun. Had to help my team there. I buffed up Susanoo. Oh, that's gonna give me a little bit more healing. Our Kali just does not intervene at all there. Here's the scoreboard, by the way, guys. And my dragon form wear off, and I'm just gonna go back in. So 3-1-14 for Guardian. I don't believe that's too shabby. Alright, what are they doing? Okay, they're in position to fight. I'm gonna try to close the gap, but I don't want to use my pretty sizable cooldowns to my eye. Okay, kind of long cooldown, especially on the stun. It's very powerful ability granted, but still good stun on the Agni. Nobody follows up on that one. Okay, want to activate my movement speed and just get out of here. Try to buff Susanoo because I know he's the fattest. Okay, he's got the buff. He's not gonna step in there. We're being forced a little bit back. We still have a huge lead. Let's try to get a stun on the Artemis. We do, and here comes Susanoo following that up. Gonna jump in and disarm. Get a buff, get a buff, get a buff. Here you go, here you go. Buff on the Kali. A lot of damage going down. Oh my god, the AoEs, baby. I wish I had my dragon form there. I'm gonna take a pounding. It's a good thing that they focused on me. Did manage to get one last stun on the enemy Agni. That's not gonna save me, and it's gonna turn out in a 3-for-1 for the enemy team there. Focus there. We didn't kind of focus on that fight. Initially, it was good. Okay, we had everybody pumped up and all whatnot, ready for the damage. Sadly, it didn't go so well. Did stun the Agni there. I think that should have went a whole lot better. Thankfully, Neef is gonna be picking up another kill on Hell there, and it's 28 kills to 23. Now the kill count doesn't really reflect the huge difference in tickets though, so there is that. Okay, Hell is from the side. I thought she would juke, she did not. Try to get behind her. Hey guys, look over here. Anybody know the Jingwei? The enemy Jingwei did see that there was a fight going on. My guys, however, did not notice in time. Do have... Okay, let's try to get a stun. Max range stun. Here you go, guys. What more do you want? Dragon form! And that's gonna do a lot of damage over time. Very good. Let's jump in. Let's jump in. No survivors. No survivors. Okay, good stun on the enemy Jingwei. Following it up, it's Kali. It's a lot of damage. Here you go. Dragon breath. Dragon breath. I can't do it anymore. Gonna buff these two guys. That's gonna give me a little bit of a healing. And we're gonna be pushing them back for a double kill. I think that was a double kill. Okay, let's try to jump in. Again, we're jumping in, buffing ourselves up. Get a stun. We're in the middle of the stuff. Hopefully my guys are coming in. Yes, they are this time. But I got to go. I got to go. I may be scary dragon, but I'm also squish right now, so gotta go. I took a pounding there. A lot of damage from the enemy team. If you can get them to focus on you as a guardian, you are doing your job. But as you saw, you also need your allies to back you up. Put the damage in or whatnot. You're gonna get full on everything and head right back in. The game should be over fairly soon. We just need a couple of more kills and that should be done. I do enjoy him. Okay, it's a subjective matter, obviously. Oh, no, I did get the stun there, but she was unstoppable. Okay, she was immune to crowd controlling effects when players draw gold and whatnot. Gonna buff up the Medusa. I'm not sure that's gonna do a whole lot of good. We're gonna be picking up a kill on the Hell there. Neef fell as well. We're in a bit of a pickle. Gonna try to get a long range stun. That's gonna miss. And I'm just gonna jump over the wall to safety and just get full on everything. We dropped 3 kills for that one and only picked up 1. Coming back in, only 17 seconds left for the enemy team as a losing battle. 12 now as the Jingwei does fall. Oh, Susanoo was just wrecking, man. Hey, I'm behind you. Hell, where are you going? Take a stun to the face, Hell. Got rooted there. Not gonna be able to follow up, but this should be theoretically the end of the game. So why not go Dragon Form? Okay, Dragon Form. Here I am. try to get a stun on the hell. She disappears. That's interesting. Both of them will do some little attack speed, so maybe she can pick up a kill. And yes, she does on the enemy hell, and that's gonna be GG. The final thing of which I want to show to you guys is the winning screen, which is absolutely awesome for this guy. Absolutely love it. Yeah, I can't really assess heroes. I'm not I'm not yet that level in Smite, but he sure feels fun to me. And come on, you get to play a dragon, breathing green fire and all whatnot. That's cool. So definitely recommend you give this guy a try, and this would be the winning screen. I'm gonna thank you guys for watching. Tune in next time and let me know in the comment section down below what gods would you prefer to see. As always, my name is Leyzar, and I'll see you guys again soon.